Tao Xing here at the broken side of the map. I think this is top broken, and to the left is going to be the red carpet. So you see that he does see some scratch marks on the floor, and I believe, oh wow, I think it's the Explorer. So this is actually a great target for him to go to really zone into.
Yes, it is perfect. Oh, good job from the Explorer. Oh, fantastic job from the Sculptor, immediately hitting one statue as well as one hit and avoiding that pallet stun. Now all it needs is one more hit, and we are right at the basement. That is a lot of pressure on SST's side right here. TIANBA taking the Explorer down into the basement, while the Cypher machines haven't even been halfway decoded. Fantastic job.
Yeah, the stars were just aligning for Tao Xing there for him to be able to find the Explorer right away. The basement just so happened to be at the area where he was kiting. That I wasn't able to start my timer, but that was a really quick down. So great job on TIANBA's side. Now moving over to SST, how will they respond to this? Mochi is in the area here, jumps on his on the wildling now just to harass and probably buy some time for someone to go for it. But I don't know if they're gonna go for that save, Grizzly.
So we already saw this technique earlier, where the wildling is just taking the attention of the hunter, while the survivor that got downed early and got on the rocket chair early is not being safe. The wildling is just here to take away the attention of all the other survivors, and we can see Sculptor is doing a fantastic job. Wildling is again not going for the rescue. They want to concentrate on the Cypher machines, and we can see very good job from TIANBA not concentrating on the wildling, because here we know wildling is just here to take the time, he's just here to distract the hunter, and therefore not concentrating on going down into the basement or protecting the survivor in the basement, because TIANBA knows that nobody's going in for the rescue. We have the distraction of the wildling, and now we want to stop the other survivors from decoding, and honestly doing a fantastic job. If you look at the Cypher machines, we have 2 Cypher machines done, and the first survivor is already out of the game.
Yeah, it's the equivalent exchange, right? They made they kind of sold the Explorer just so that they can pop some of these ciphers and get some objectives. We still see some decent progress, but then Tao Xing is not resting on his laurels, trying to find more survivors to down. Sets his sight on this priestess, but this priestess can be pretty pesky, especially when she gets going in the hospital, in the church. But Lim eats a hit.
Fantastic job right there, and TIANBA just following through, just trying to catch up. That's what you want to do. You already gave 1 hit to Lim, so now concentrate on that survivor, bring it down, and put more pressure on the survivor side. Again, they still have 4 Cypher machines remaining. The main decoder, which was the Explorer, is already out of the game, so that is buying a lot of time, and was not able to put down that. What a fantastic job. Second survivor on the chair. We can see the Cypher progress is going on. We can see that there are 2 Cypher machines pretty much primed. Now it's 1 primed and another 1 on the way, but they need 3 more Cypher machines. So
exactly.
Very good gameplay from TIANBA's side. Fantastic job putting pressure on the survivors. We have the wildling, who is really
going for the save. Yeah, he's forced to, because he doesn't want any more survivors to get off. Oh, gets a chair hit. Excellent stuff. And the forward was there for this stun for Lim to get a perfect rescue. Excellent. Now she's all the way at the church. So Tao Xing trying to find ways to close in on this priestess. And Grizzly, something to mention, she has Blink, but she hasn't. Tao Xing hasn't used it yet. That means her statue hits have been really on point.
That is very true. Very on point. Now concentrating on the four right here. There comes in the blink you just mentioned. Fantastic job putting the forward on the chair. And what we saw, the rescue was absolutely fantastic. Great rescue, but at the same time, all survivors had to be there for that kind of rescue, and therefore not a single survivor was decoding. We can see the decoding progress is not really going on. Oh, I almost missed that.
Yeah, the priestess ate a statue hit there, and she fell down. We see that the wildling will try to pick her back up, but man, Tao Xing is still putting a lot of pressure while still camping Grizzly. That's why this hunter is one to be feared.
Extremely dangerous. Great gameplay, and at this point, SST wants to prepare to find the dungeon, because if you look at the Cypher progress, there is almost no way to actually finish 2 more Cypher machines while TIANBA is on the hunt. So therefore, we now have to concentrate on the dungeon play or of TIANBA, if TIANBA will play the long run game where we just bring down one survivor and bring down the other survivor until they can't get up anymore.
Yeah, that's true. That's one thing. That's one strategy to actually take into account. But then the priestess falls again, and she used up her self heal. So now it is all up to the wildling Muro here, for him to be able to survive as long as he can for that dungeon to open, because Taoxing will not grant this priestess a chair.
No, not at all. Again, we were playing the little bit of a ping pong game right here, where you go left and right. We have the priestess actually getting up. I think the priestess got up by help of
there we go.
idling earlier. But now you're very right. She used up her second her heal through the limit, and now she's on the run. As soon as she goes down, she can't get up again, and we have TIANBA concentrating on the wildling after that, because wildling is very difficult to chase down if he's on the board.
Oh yeah, 100%. Here we go. The chisel again, chasing her inside the hospital. I keep saying hospital. Inside the church. Lim knew that the sculptor was in there. Just uses her portals to try to buy as much time as possible. You do see that the wildling is trying to push over at the reception area of this map, and you know what? Taoxing has his sights set on Lim, and he's not letting go of it.
Not letting go. It is like a shark who was smelling the blood in the water, just trying to get to that point where you can find your prey, where you can find your victim, and again comes through, strikes with the blink, and now all it needs is one hit on the wildling. At the same time, he is on the board, which will definitely buy the wildling more time, but will it be enough time to actually get to the dungeon and out of the dungeon, because the priestess will bleed out? I assume not. We will see right now.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. Mochi has to buy so much time, because the priestess is not even halfway through expiring. So let's see how long he'll be able to last here. Finds him at the back exit of this map. We're gonna see Taoxing zone in on him, waiting for Muro to get off his board, just so that his down would be all the more faster, especially since he's already a chip away. And now we see that Mochi is trying to find a way to get away from this sculptor.
Oh, I did not know that. He jumped. Oh no, he didn't. I was very confused.
Oh, where he jumped over the... Oh wow, gets the hit, and that's gonna be GG's for TIANBA.
Fantastic job. I'm sorry, on my screen it looked like he was jumping through the... Again, you already mentioned it, if they will go for the strategy to just at least bring one survivor through the gate.
Yeah. So let's see. Good points mentioned, because Guard 26 can counter a lot of these survivors, especially with those chain bombs going to the graveyard. King K is in the area trying to sneak past. Very cunning of him. But then we do see that he does catch a whiff of him. Does he? I think he does. You saw the scratch marks on the floor. Oh, but it's the mercenary.
He has tinnitus, so he definitely knew someone was in the area, but just hiding there is buying more time. That's a very, very good strategy. You know the hunter is coming for you, but you can buy more time by not even moving and just hiding right here. Transitioning far away from his teammates. Fantastic job, just allowing the rest of the team to decode in peace. Now, changing targets. Fantastic job. The owl is coming through.
Beautiful. Yeah, beautiful utilization of the teleport. Probably a quenching effect. Knew that, yeah, just I guess his strategy was, all right, it's the mercenary. I'll make him use his elbow pads, but I do want to get that seal.
I definitely don't want to waste my time on the mercenary, because he still has 2 elbow pads left, so that's gonna buy him more time. Fantastic job from both sides. You can see Seer took the hit right here, but was also able to stun the hunter for a moment. Now the question is, will the Seer get away from the Guard 26 and buy enough time for the team to decode more Cypher machines?
Oh, we'll only find out. Alf really just tunneling this Seer, wants to down him right away. Already got rid of that Owl. The bombs are coming out, but you know what? The Seer is doing a great job. And wow. Yeah, the Priestess always having a backdoor exit, and a long portal will be used. He will be downed, but man, the work. Oh, he's not gonna down him.
Oh, there were bombs. Weren't there bombs? They were bombs.
Oh, there were bombs. Okay, there you go. Yeah, now a downed Seer. Yeah, they're gonna go. At least he's shifting the strategy to heal this Seer. So buying a little more time for Alf and just prioritizing healing more than Cyphers.
That was extremely good. We had the Priestess and the Ford there healing up the Seer, so that was quickening up the healing speed right here. We now have the Mercenary that the Guard 26 definitely doesn't want to go for. Now the question is, will the Seer be able to actually kite for the rest of the match? It looks really good. They were able to bring down a lot of decoding progress already.
So far, so good by Yozi, but oh wow, try Alf again with these bombs, just limiting his kiting potential. Wants to go back to the graveyard, trying to close in on him.
Will there be an owl? Will there be an owl? Timed, no, remote bomb. Okay, now, fantastic job. There might be a connection. There might be a connection coming in. Okay, fantastic job from the Guard 26, but as we already mentioned, the decoding progress is going on. We have 2 Cypher machines being popped. We can see that they're working on another one in addition to the 3 they already started, maybe to either, you know, spread out the decoding speed on the map so they don't end up being in a little bit of a pickle when it comes down to the last Cypher machine, or because they are just closer to the other Cypher machine. Very, very good rescue right here in time.
Yeah, Yozi now just trying to buy as much time as possible, baiting out these bomb hits. But look at that. Oh, wow, eats that hit. Oh, and normal hit. Nice movement here, and going to get that down, though. Just the Tide Turner still in effect, though.
Fantastic job just getting into this area right here, which is quite far away from most of the rocket chairs, so just buying more time. If you go down somewhere where the hunter still has to go to a rocket chair, it's buying more time for the team. You can see they are almost at 70% with 2 of the Cypher machines. That means 1 survivor can easily go in for the rescue. You can now see the pressure on this Cypher machine in the middle. But it's not necessarily gonna help. Look at the progress. They are decoding a different Cypher machine at the same time.
Yeah, and Bobo just staying there just to make sure that Alf really can't move, because the threat of getting rescued is always imminent there. But teleport will be a factor for Alf, but will he just zone in here on Bobo and just focus on this forward?
Fantastic job from TIANBA. Really, really good thinking. They were letting the Seer go after he was putting up a perfect kite, letting him go to concentrate on decoding Cypher machines. They now split up the Cypher machines. 2 of them are almost done, which is putting a lot of pressure on Alf because he can't be on 2 positions at the same time. You already mentioned it earlier too. They need to get only 1 survivor through the gate. And right now, it seems like that is a really, really good chance.
Long stun, long stun. Oh my god.
Oh, it wasn't a stun. That's going to be a little bit of a problem right here. We have 2 hits. We have the Cypher pop coming in. Now we need 2 survivors to split up, and they are doing that exactly to get away from Alf.
Alf wants as much as possible, but yeah, as you mentioned, oh man, again, the Mercenary will be going down. Again, they just need 1 survivor, but having a tie would definitely put more points on the board for TIANBA.
So here we can see it. We can see that there's no teleportation, and I don't think that he can be there in time. We have Bobo running to the exit gate, or thinking about circling back maybe to the rescue or to the dungeon, but at this point, Alf just tries to find the survivors, and it seems like they are getting out of here with 2, with the Priestess and with the Ford, which means this is a tie in this match, which also makes this round a victory for